Hello, just a quick video really. I've not done one of these on my channel before. I've done it on my channel that I share with my children, Steer and Sons. Give it a follow. I want to do some predictions for this week's Premier League and FA Cup matches. Now there's only one Premier League match I believe this weekend. And we've got Aston Villa taking on Arsenal, who are going to want to bounce back from getting beat by Liverpool. And in all honesty, even though it is at Villa Park and, you know, the Steven Gerrard train sort of slowed down a little bit at the moment, I do fancy Arsenal to get back to winning ways to try and cement their top four position. So I'm going to go with, I reckon, 2-1 to Arsenal. It'll be, in my mind, it's going to be a scrappy game, but I think Arsenal will come out on top. Now, if we move on to the FA Cup matches, there's only one today, and it is Middlesbrough taking on Chelsea. Is there another giant killing perhaps going to happen in this match? As much as I'd like to see it happen, I don't see it happening unless Chelsea put out a weakened side. If Chelsea put out a weakened side and take Middlesbrough lightly, then they could be out of there. I don't want to take anything away from Middlesbrough. They've done fantastically to get to where they are now. But I can't see anything but a Chelsea win, progressing to the semi-finals. I think 2-0. 2-0 to Chelsea, I think, in that one. Unfortunately, I would love to see Borough go through, so I'd like to be proven wrong. But, yeah, I can't see it, to be honest. Okay, I was very wrong about the Premier League matches. There's actually two tomorrow. Starting with Leicester City versus Brentford. Leicester City have been stuttering a lot recently, and Brentford, as I predicted correctly last week, I believe, were on form with Ivan Toney scoring. But Leicester at home, wanting to get back to winning ways because they need to. I fancy Vardy to score in this one if he plays. I'm going with a Leicester 3, Brentford 1. That's what I'm going with. Purely because Leicester at home. If it was at Brentford, I'd feel quite strongly about Brentford getting a result there. But it's not. Now, the Watford and Everton match has been postponed, but we'll get to that later. Excuse me. Right, Tottenham versus West Ham, a London derby at 4:30 today. It's a tricky one because Tottenham blow very hot and cold. They're really inconsistent at the moment. To judge which way that's going to go is pretty tricky. West Ham have been great this season, in all honesty. You know what? I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I don't think either one's going to pick up the win. They could both do with it, but maybe they'll cancel each other out. Now we move to the FA Cup matches of the day. Right, we'll start with Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Another great story of a former great side getting this far in the cup with a chance to get into the semi-final. It's fantastic to see Forest doing so well this season in the cup. But they're facing Liverpool. Liverpool have been formidable, recently. They're just not going to beat them, are they? It's at the Forest ground, but that doesn't matter to Liverpool. They don't get fazed by that sort of home support, which it'll be great. But I don't think it'll bother them. I think they're going to keep on pushing for the trophy. They could end up with a cup and league double. Who knows? But they're going to get to the semis, I think. And I think it's going to be 3-0 to Liverpool, clearly. Then the next quarterfinal, Southampton versus Manchester City, one of two all Premier League ties. Surely it can only be Man City, right? But then again, they've been known to stutter a bit recently. Southampton's not an easy place to go to, depending on the team selection for Man City. Southampton could get something from this. It's really tricky though. I might go with 1-1 and it needing extra time and or penalties to separate. So after 90 minutes, I'm going to go 1-1 in that match, just purely because I think Southampton are going to be well up for it. And now, the big one, as you can probably tell, this is the one that I am interested in most. The mighty Crystal Palace taking on Everton. We've got a chance to get to our second semi-final in the last 6 years? About that. Last time we got to the final when we got to the semi last time, so hopefully we can repeat that. Now, we're a team in form. We were very good against Manchester City. Very good. The only team to stop them from scoring against them this season, having also played them twice as well. Everton, on the other hand, they might have picked up a win recently to boost their survival hopes, I guess it would be now. It's weird they're in a relegation battle, but they are. Make no mistake about it. But they're still not very good right now. And I fancy us to go into this with a lot of confidence at home with a full Selhurst Park behind us. The place is going to be absolutely rocking. I'm gutted I can't be there this week. I was hoping to take my boys, but, things happen. I think we're going to win. I think we might even win comfortably. I'm going to go a repeat of the scoreline from earlier in the season, 3-1 to the mighty Crystal Palace. And that is my predictions for this week, Premier League and FA Cup. Let me know in the comments whether you think I'm right, wrong, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me know your predictions for the matches to come, and maybe even for the eventual winners of the FA Cup. I'd like to see what you think is going to happen further on down the line. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Thank you very much.